enthusiasm of fury.
Now, I'm not one to run a bully pulpit here. I think that I'm surrounded and subscribed to by a bunch of people who have their own free thoughts and opinions. So, when I told you before, and I think I touched on it lightly inside my live stream I did earlier today, and I was talking about how I had to unsubscribe from Jody's Corner. And this is not a video to roast him or anything. This is a video, and it should be a teachable moment to show you just how far people become absorbed into their own bullshit. How far people go to be a YouTube sensation, a superstar, things of that nature. And excuse the background noise, because I'm sitting here with my window partially rolled down, parked, because I actually just went and got my uniform because I have a real job. And this is not a stab at anybody who wants to be a YouTube star. It's just that when you go about it in a very annoying, narcissistic, bully pulpit running type of way, you're going to get called out on it. Okay? There's many people who are YouTube successful and they don't take shit from no one, but yet they respect their fan base who respects them. Okay? Case in point, that is, Tyrone Magnus. Someone that came under attack by the very guy I'm talking about, Jody, before. And you can't attack him for who he date, his preference, and what he's into if you are the one to cry about the race card whenever somebody brings up your hypocrisy or calls you out on some fuck shit. You can't do that. You can't bring up the race card. You can't throw stones and live in a glass house, or throw them and hide your hands, because you're going to get called out on that. And I had to unsubscribe weeks before this whole Snyder Cut revelation thing came out, because yes, the Snyder Cut has exposed what I've already seen and what a lot of people who were former subscribers have been seeing. Now they start to see the hypocrisy. And people made videos where you've actually said that you enjoyed Batman v Superman, but now you hate it all of a sudden. Okay? I've been consistent on the fact that I thought The Dark Knight Rises was dog shit. I've never wavered from that. The Dark Knight, I thought was overrated. I never wavered from that. Okay? And I've never wavered from the fact that there's a lot of Marvel movies I have enjoyed from the MCU, but I don't particularly care to watch them over and over again because I enjoy them less. I enjoy a majority of what Marvel put out there. Why? Not because standalone they some mind-blowing movies. It's because it tells a piece of a saga. There's a universe it fits in. You get what I'm saying? And I've enjoyed little things about that. Are some worse than others? You're damn right they are. But my thing is, I'm not here to convince anybody who has a view different from me that they are wrong for thinking differently. I don't encourage subscribers to attack people, or I don't have respect for subscribers who actually don't have a mind of their own. I don't have respect for you. I mean, have a mind of your own. That's where respect comes from. If you respectfully disagree with me and vice versa, hey, so be it. But there's something we can connect over. My thing is, with Jody, it's just his way or the highway. And if you disagree with him and you bring up facts, oh, you a fanboy. Oh, this, that. And I'm like, make it make sense. Like this whole debate I had, one thing that really woke me up to is this argument we had about the Mandalorian. He was trying to say, oh, it's on some kiddie shit. I'm like, What the fuck are you talking about? Are you serious? Because of the whole scene in the canteen where the dude got crushed and he got cut in half by the door, but they cut away from it. Oh, I'm sorry. This is Star Wars, right? Star Wars is not a rated R series. It's not graphically violent. It never was. Star Wars has been for all audiences. So you actually heard the door crush the dude. Oh no, I didn't hear that. I'm like, you are delusional, nigga. Nigga, you are delusional. And I started to see, like, you know what? I can't fuck with this dude, man. Because if you can't respect anybody else's opinion and you can't take an L, but you always want to hand them out to people, I can't fuck with you. I really can't. I hate people who don't believe they're wrong about anything. And they think they know it all. That goes to some upbringing that I don't want to talk about because I don't know homie like that. I'm going by what I see as a content creator. This ain't gonna fly. It couldn't. I'm not feeling it. So I left. So now let me get to the Snyder Cut situation. This dude was straight shitting on the Snyder Cut fanboys. It's never gonna happen. It doesn't exist. Blah, blah, blah. Oh, it exists now. Well, I was still right because it was never filmed. It exists though, because it was in concept. There was footage that was never used that was made of it. And he had storyboard. The cut exists. Okay? It exists. And you can't take a L. You never could take an L, homie. You never could. And I can't accept that. Like, people like, well, your video aged badly. I'm like, okay, did it? But I hit them with some fact that proves that they wrong. That I still have valid points about something. But when they're right, they're right. I'm not going to sit there and be like, well, so-and-so, you suck and this, that, and the fourth. And no, I'm not trying that shit. But the Snyder Cut has brought out a reality in people like him and his boy Andy. How you stop fucking with J3 of all people? One of the most... J3 cool, he chill. He has his opinions he believe in. He thinks about stuff. He takes people comments into consideration. And he don't try to throw subs and super chats at people. And y'all actually pay this dude. Seriously, y'all actually pay this dude to tell you things that you want to hear. Oh, man. Man, oh, man. You know, I like people that actually inform you about things and don't sound like a complete, like they are out of touch, or they are very biased. And I know I said it in this video just a moment ago. I'm not trying to really go in on them, but this is not a roast. This is criticism right here. This is not a roast. It's criticism. When you talk about people and you call out their bullshit, some people will try to say you're trying to attack them. You're trying to be right. No, this is from brother to brother. And don't you dare even talk about that. Oh, it's black on black and this, we can't get along as content creators. No, this ain't about that. This is about the fact that you were wrong. You've been wrong numerous times in the past, and you can't accept that like a man. You know, I've said some things that were egregious on other people's comment section, and they got at me over that and corrected me. And what did I say? Oh, my bad. I didn't know. You know, so I was going by what I read here and stuff. And they was like, oh, you know, and they were like, yeah, well, check this link out here. This is the actual truth about it. Or this video this been debunked, or so-and-so. This is why I don't touch on much. I don't go off of just a raw emotion. You know, somebody brought it up to me, the fact that you made a 33-minute video talking about how AT&T hijacked Warner Brothers. And I'm sorry. Somebody touched on the highlights of it, and dude, you believe in your own. You're delusional. I can't abide with it. You're wrong. You're just wrong. You're wrong. Just take the L. It ain't nothing major that it shouldn't do you no damage. But you know why people are attacking you? Because you attacked them. And now they got something on you that's solid. They got solid evidence on you, my nigga. They got solid evidence, and you want to cry as if you're being attacked. Okay? I mean, look at JD from New York. Another guy I'm subscribed to. He does YouTube wrestling. He's one of the most prominent members of the YouTube wrestling community. And he recently said some things very disrespectful about a female wrestler. And he gave her an apology. He thought about it. He even did it and like, you know what, I thought about it and I looked at it and I see how distasteful it was. And I want to make an apology to everybody that I've offended. And I'm still trying to make you the best content ever. And she accepted the apology. Dude, just be a fucking man. Be a goddamn man about it and just admit you were wrong. You can go on and you can continue making content that you always make. But now people see you as a hypocrite, and that's going to be detrimental to you. So you have to hold on to whatever shred of delusion you have. That's what you have to do. You have to hold on to that. Whatever shred you have left of a gimmick, a character, I don't know. But the more comfortable you got with your fan base, the more delusional you became. And that whole Patty Jenkins ass kissing shit, that right there made me lose respect. Also, it was just pieces of respect being chipped away. And who am I in this situation? I know I'm not, my respect doesn't go long. It doesn't go far away. I mean, like, as something like, oh, well, because I'm a Fury says that. And of course, people want to use the whole debate. Well, he only has 500 something subs. He doesn't mean anything. My criticism is valid. Fuck you and your subs if that's what you're going to use to measure and try to make yourself justified and correct in this whole situation, because that is a bitch move. Anyway, I'm done here. I'm done. I've already just called out basically why I had to unsubscribe from him and stuff. And this is not, he's just one symptom of a whole issue, a whole gigantic mess of how content creators are doing their thing today. But anyway, y'all, because I'm a Fury, I'm here and now I'm out. Peace.